together. We're the best combination around.
Emily
And Alexander, we're really quite a pair. Wherever there's adventure, you'll find these two cousins there. We like to visit relatives.
and making friends is fun.
Yep, excitement seems to find us whenever we do either one. Even rats are all around.
So trouble soon begins.
We just put our heads together. In the end, we always win. The country mouse and city mouse, we're really quite a pair. Wherever there's adventure, you'll find these two cousins there. Country mouse and city mouse.
This is the life, floating down the Mississippi River.
It's the Mississippi River, Alexander, not the Mousissippi. Oh, look! Get up, Alexander. We're here. There's Cousin Josephine. Emily, Alexander, over here. I can't wait to ask her all about Dr. George Washington Carver and his famous Peanut Research Institute.
And I can't wait to taste Cousin Josephine's cooking again.
Josephine's lucky to live in such an interesting place. Dr. Carver's invented hundreds of useful things, all made out of peanuts.
Peanut glue, peanut soap, and he gives his inventions away so everyone can use them.
He's what I call a big wheel. Watch out!
Emily, speaking of big wheels,
Emily! Alexander! Grab hold of this! Hold on! Oh, it's so good to see you. And I have a wonderful surprise.
whew, it's lucky you were wearing your apron.
Oh, you know me. I'm always in the kitchen. What's your surprise, Josephine? We're all going to the World's Fair in St. Louis. Dr. Carver is entering his latest invention in a gold medal competition. Come on, I'll show you.
The World's Fair? That's great! I've been reading all about the world-famous Ferris wheel. Maybe we can go for a ride on it.
Here is Dr. Carver's latest invention. He calls it peanut butter. It's delicious.
That's the last of the luggage, Harriet. It's time to get on board.
I'll be right there. Josephine! Josephine! Where are you?
Come on, Harriet. You don't want to miss the boat.
I'm coming.
All our hard work is about to pay off. When the judges taste this peanut butter, I'm sure we'll win the medal.
Sure you're right, Dr. Carver.
Number 116. Here's my cabin.
Dr. Carver, as I live and breathe.
Professor Waldo, what a pleasant surprise. Are you going to the World's Fair, too?
Yes, Carver, I, the great Professor Waldo, am competing against you once again. Let's take a stroll along the deck. I want to tell you about my latest invention.
Why don't you join us, Harriet?
Of course, Dr. Carver. I'll be right there.
I know you've always beaten me in these competitions before, Carver, but this time you're in for a big surprise.
Why, hello! Y'all must be Emily and Alexander. I'm very glad to meet you.
This is my friend Harriet. Her mother is Dr. Carver's housekeeper. Harriet's been a big help with his inventions.
We're glad to meet you, too. And we can't wait to get to the World's Fair.
Harriet!
Come in! I'll be right back. Josephine, you must have your cousins taste some of Dr. Carver's delicious peanut butter.
I can't wait.
Dr. Carver worked for years on his recipe. Harriet would give me some to taste, and I'd suggest different ingredients to try. Now it's just right.
Well, that makes me want to try it even more, Josephine. I just love your cooking.
It was nothing, really.
Josephine, run! I should have expected this. I've never seen a ship in my life that didn't have a ship's cat. Oh, God! Missed!
We've got to get down. Come on.
Here, kitty, kitty. Take this and this. Whoa!
Whoa, you, Mr. Cat. Going our way.
Come back, you cowardly cat!
Carver, you just have to taste my new invention to believe it. Stay here. Don't move. I'm going to my cabin to get a jar. Now remember, stay right here, both of you. All right?
All right.
I'll be right back.
Interesting man, Professor Waldo. Brilliant, really, but none of his inventions ever seemed to be very successful.
Emily, which way should we go?
This way.
Take that, you mangy cat!
Let's get back to Dr. Carver's cabin.
May I present Professor Waldo's patented nutty walnut sandwich spread?
Patented nutty walnut sandwich spread? That's a mouthful, and it sounds like a delicious mouthful, too. You must tell me all about it.
Dr. Carver, I'll be right back.
All right.
Are you all right? I heard a cat. I was worried.
We're fine.
That cat didn't stand a chance. But chasing cats always works up my appetite. How about some of Dr. Carver's delicious peanut butter for a snack?
Coming right up.
Ah,
Isn't it wonderful?
Cousin Josephine, this is the worst.
I think what Alexander means is it's a very unusual taste. We've never tasted anything like it before.
You can say that again.
Why don't you try some?
I love to eat this. It's absolutely delish. Ooh.
This is awful. What could have gone wrong?
Maybe it's just that one jar. Oh no! It must be all of them.
Harriet, my taste buds are never wrong. This isn't Dr. Carver's peanut butter. This tastes like it's made with walnuts. And rotten walnuts at that.
Walnuts? But Dr. Carver only experiments with peanuts.
Isn't one nut very much like another?
Actually, peanuts aren't nuts. They're vegetables, like peas.
I've got to get Dr. Carver to taste this before he gives it to the judges at the competition.
Wait a minute. Look at this.
It's a picture of a walnut.
Professor Waldo said his spread was made with walnuts.
And you think whatever's in Dr. Carver's peanut butter jars tastes like rotten walnuts.
Harriet, I think we should look around Professor Waldo's cabin and see what we can find.
All right, and I'll tell Dr. Carver that the peanut butter he's about to enter isn't what he thinks it is.
Be careful, Harriet. Until we find out what's going on, don't say anything in front of Professor Waldo.
And that's how I invented my nutty walnut sandwich spread.
Dr. Carver, I have something terribly important to tell you.
What is it?
Dr. George Washington Carver, what a tremendous honor it is to have you aboard the Mississippi Queen. May we take a photograph to commemorate the occasion?
Of course.
I thought we could go over here.
Well, Carver, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to my cabin.
Your cabin? Wait, Dr. Carver!
Don't worry, Harriet. I'll be right back.
Professor Waldo's nutty walnut sandwich spread. This must be his cabin.
Let's taste it. Professor Waldo's nutty walnut spread is delicious.
This isn't walnut spread. I'd recognize this taste anywhere. It's Dr. Carver's peanut butter.
Alexander, look at this.
It's a perfect match for the label we found in Dr. Carver's room. And what's this? Look, someone stuck a walnut spread label on top of Dr. Carver's peanut butter label.
It looks like Professor Waldo switched the jars and put his labels on Dr. Carver's peanut butter. That way, he'd be sure to win the contest, and Dr. Carver would lose.
We've got to tell Harriet.
Alexander, watch out! Run, Alexander!
Nice kitty. Uh-oh! You know, I really love traveling by ship. Oh, you meet so many, interesting ship's cats. Say, I bet I have something you haven't tried before. It's the latest thing. It's delicious, nutritious, and...
Would you look at that? He likes the peanut butter.
I knew it. Whenever you're in a tight spot, ladies, you have to learn to use whatever you got at hand. I had a feeling that cat might like peanut butter, so...
Alexander, watch out!
Run for it!
Oh no! Alexander, you're leaving footprints! He'll be able to find us!
Maybe introducing the cat to Dr. Carver's delicious peanut butter wasn't such a good idea after all.
Take off your shoes!
No time!
Here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty.
No! Whoa!
Hold on, Alexander!
I don't know how much longer I can keep this up!
Keep going, Alexander! Keep going! Quick, go and find Harriet! Oh no! Please, Harriet, hurry!
Someone's been snooping around in here.
Quick, give the cat some peanut butter! Thank you. Now you've got to help Alexander.
Alexander, jump!
That was a close call.
That cat doesn't like Professor Waldo's rotten walnut spread any better than we do.
Harriet, we found something else in Professor Waldo's cabin.
Professor Waldo switched his jars of walnut spread with Dr. Carver's peanut butter and put his blue label on top of Dr. Carver's yellow one.
Dr. Carver is about to enter this horrible walnut spread in the World's Fair competition.
We've got to stop him.
Oh no, we're docking.
Look, Emily, it's the Ferris wheel.
Oh my.
Harriet, there's Dr. Carver now.
Come on.
There he is.
Stop, Harriet, stop!
Woo. Thank you, Emily. We almost got squashed. Oh no! Where did Dr. Carver go?
Looking for Dr. Carver? I haven't the slightest idea where he went. What are you doing?
Nothing. I've got to go.
That little girl is about to ruin my whole plan.
The world-famous Ferris wheel will be open for rides tomorrow. Well, I guess I'll just sit inside for a moment.
There's Dr. Carver.
Look, he's on the Ferris wheel.
I've got to warn him. Wait for me. I'll be right back. Dr. Carver, Dr. Carver, wait!
Harriet, did you know the Ferris wheel was invented by another man named George Washington? Mr. George Washington Gale Ferris.
Dr. Carver, I have something terribly important to tell you.
Come on, ladies. Let's look inside a cabin of the world-famous Ferris wheel.
Just be careful, Alexander.
What's that terrible smell? Oh, that's awful. That doesn't smell like peanut butter.
I think that Professor Waldo switched his awful walnut spread for your peanut butter. Look, you see? It smells like rotten walnuts, and your yellow label is over his blue one.
Why would he do that?
The Ferris wheel is a wonderful invention. It's over 250 feet tall and weighs more than... And each cabin can hold... We're moving!
I'm going to... Whoa! Professor Waldo, what are you doing? Bring us down this instant.
Sorry, Carver, haven't got time. I've got a prize to win.
We've got to find a way to get down. But how?
I don't know. But if we don't get Dr. Carver down fast, Professor Waldo is going to win the competition.
Alexander, I think I have an idea. I need to borrow your coat. And Josephine, I'll need your apron.
Emily, why is it that every time you ask if you can borrow my coat, it makes me nervous?
Follow me.
Waldo will never get away with this.
I just wish there was a way we could get down.
Do you think this will work?
There's only one way to find out. 1, 2, 3, go!
Good day, Professor Waldo. I'm here to judge your entry in the competition.
Well, sir, if I do say so myself, you're in for a delicious surprise.
You know, Emily, next time, I think I'll just take a ride on the merry-go-round.
Now we've got to find a way to get this wheel moving and bring Dr. Carver and Harriet down fast. Come on.
This nutty walnut sandwich spread is absolutely delicious, Professor Waldo. Outstanding.
We need more muscle power. If only we had something like... Something like
that, for instance?
Hey! I'll get his attention. Aren't elephants supposed to be afraid of mice? Just watch this. Hey, elephant! Boo! Well, maybe not.
Alexander, everyone knows that's just a myth. Why don't we just talk to him? Yoo-hoo! Mr. Elephant? Yes, done here. Can you help us, please? That's it! Pull!
We're moving, Dr. Carver. We're moving.
Just one last entry, Professor. What does Dr. Carver call this? Oh, yes, peanut butter.
Yes, I've heard it's delicious. Dr. Carver is quite a genius. Here, let me help you.
Perhaps we should wait until Dr. Carver gets here.
Oh, he won't mind. He's an old friend of mine.
Hurry, Harriet. I hope it's not too late.
Well, we really can't wait any longer.
I think Dr. Carver would suggest you try his peanut butter on a slice of bread.
Oh, no. This is awful. Ah, Dr. Carver, you made it. Well, this peanut butter of yours tastes quite revolting. I'm astounded that you entered it in the competition.
But that isn't my peanut butter. I believe that's Waldo's awful nutty walnut sandwich spread.
It is not.
Excuse me, would you take a look at these jars? Look, underneath the blue walnut spread label is the original yellow label from Dr. Carver's peanut butter.
And that's what's in the jar?
Yes.
Is this true? Did you put your label on top of Dr. Carver's?
Of course not.
Professor Waldo, do you know what ingredients are in this peanut butter?
Well, butter?
Not at all. My peanut butter is made up of peanuts, oil, salt, and a little sugar.
Dr. Carver, we are delighted to award this gold medal to you for your wonderful peanut butter.
This peanut butter is delicious. But I can't help thinking it needs something.
We got a letter from Cousin Josephine today. She says Dr. Carver's peanut butter is becoming very popular.
Josephine isn't the only good cook in the family. Wait till you try my latest recipe.
Peanut butter and pickles?
Yes, I really think this one's going to be a winner.
No, I don't think so.
You're right. I think I'd just like some peanut butter all by itself.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes! That's it! Peanut butter and jelly! Delicious! Peanut butter and jelly. They were made for each other.
Just wait till we tell Josephine and Harriet.